Welcome back to my channel. Picture this: you're sorting through an old jar of change that's been sitting in the kitchen for years. You pull out a few coins, thinking they're nothing special, just pocket change from the past. But then you spot a 1980 Lincoln penny and a 1983 quarter dollar. Ordinary, right? Now imagine discovering that those two simple coins, the ones you've seen thousands of times, could each be worth over $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. These everyday coins have shocked collectors and auction houses across the country, turning loose change into small fortunes. People have found them by accident sitting in old coffee cans, tucked in drawers, or stuck in forgotten coin rolls, and when certified by PCGS or NGC, they've sold for prices that most people only dream of. The amazing part? These coins are still out there. Yours might be one of them. So stay tuned, because today we're diving deep into the real stories behind the 1980 Lincoln penny and the 1983 quarter dollar, two of the most surprising treasures ever to slip through American hands. Picture this. You open an old coffee can full of coins from your childhood, maybe sitting in your parents' attic or tucked inside an old drawer. You grab a handful, and among all the dull brown cents, you spot a 1980 Lincoln penny. Looks simple, right? But what if I told you that little penny could be worth over $1 million? It sounds unbelievable, but it's real. Some of these 1980 Lincoln pennies, especially those struck with rare mint errors or preserved in flawless condition, have shocked collectors at major auctions. There are stories of coins found in change, later graded by PCGS or NGC, that went on to sell for life-changing amounts. Now, the 1980 penny was made just before a major composition change. It's still solid copper, weighing 3.11 grams, which already makes it special. But what really drives collectors crazy are the double die errors, off-center strikes, and die cracks from that year. Even a tiny minting flaw can make a common penny rare beyond belief. Some examples in MS-68 red condition have sold for tens of thousands. But the rarest ones, those unique mint errors or perfectly preserved pieces, are the ones that reach that unbelievable $1 million mark. So if you ever find a 1980 penny that looks a little strange, thicker, or has any doubling on the date or lettering, don't spend it. Get it certified first by PCGS or NGC. Then contact trusted auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stagsbowers. Never a pawn shop or eBay. You could be holding a piece of history, a treasure that's been hiding in plain sight for over 40 years. So take another look at those jars, boxes, and old albums, because that one simple 1980 Lincoln penny could be your ticket to something extraordinary. Now let's talk about another incredible find, the 1983 Washington quarter dollar. Imagine this. You're counting change at the kitchen counter, and a simple 1983 quarter slides through your fingers. Nothing fancy, just another coin. Until you realize some of these have sold for over $1 million at auction. That's right, a single 25-cent piece from 1983, in the right condition or with a rare minting error, can change someone's life. The story behind the 1983 quarter is fascinating. In 1982 and 1983, the U.S. Mint didn't release any official mint sets, which means collectors never got pristine uncirculated coins from those years. Most 1983 quarters entered circulation immediately, getting scratched, worn, and forgotten. That's why high-grade examples are so rare today. But the real legends are the major mint errors, like the 1983 double die obverse, off-center strikes, or the famous transitional wrong planchet errors. Some were struck on copper-nickel-clad planchets that didn't belong to that year. Others show strong doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust. Those are the coins collectors will pay insane money for. And if you're lucky enough to find one with perfect luster and zero marks, it could grade MS-67 or MS-68, which is where auction prices explode. Coins like these have fetched anywhere between $15,000 and $40,000, and the rarest, certified error examples have crossed the $1 million mark. So here's the golden rule. If you find a 1983 quarter that looks sharper, thicker, or slightly misaligned, get it checked. Send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Then sell it only through top auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stagsbowers, where real collectors are willing to pay real money. You never know. The quarter sitting in your change jar right now could be worth more than a brand new car, or maybe even more than your house. So go check your rolls, dig through those jars, and keep looking, because the treasure is still out there, waiting for someone just like you to find it. You see, what makes coin collecting so magical isn't just the money, it's the mystery. The thrill of realizing that something so small, so ordinary, could hold a secret fortune. Both the 1980 Lincoln penny and the 1983 quarter remind us that history doesn't just sit in museums, sometimes it jingles quietly in our pockets, waiting for someone curious enough to look a little closer. So before you spend your next quarter or toss another penny aside, stop and take a moment. Check those rolls, peek inside those jars, flip through those old coin albums. Because the treasure you've been dreaming of might already be sitting in your home, hiding in plain sight, just waiting to change your life.